Greetings and welcome from me, the AFOL champ, the adult fan of Lego champion, here with another just quick review of a collectible minifig. This is I believe it's called Super Wrestler from Series 1 of the collectible minifigures. I got this guy to put into a MOC. When I look at him, there's a couple of things I like, there's a couple of things I don't like. There's probably a few more things that I don't like, which we'll go over here in a second. But we'll start with the positives. First of all, I like that he has a blue head, like he truly is wearing a mask. I like that he is called the Super Wrestler and has a little title belt. Other than that, I don't like. I guess I like the color scheme with the bluish color that matches from his pants to his tank top to his mask, and then the mask also matches his cape and his gloves, and then the gloves match the white flare on his pants. But if we look at some of the things that I'm not a fan of, first of all, I'm rarely a fan of a collectible minifig that does not come with some sort of accessory. He comes with nothing in his hands, or nothing to hold in his hand. I think a title belt would have been a good thing to put in his hand. I think that you easily could have found something for someone that is supposed to be a luchador or a professional wrestler. There's lots of things that he could have held, and he just didn't come with anything. He came with a cape instead. Then if you look at the printing of this, if you look at the back, if you look under the cape, it's just plain yellow, which means on the front he has a tank top, but it does not transfer to the back. And I get that it's supposed to have a cape there to cover it up, but I don't like that. And then in terms of the mask, they could have given him a face and then put a mask on top of it. So he not only doesn't come with anything for his, to put in his hands, he also doesn't come with anything to put on his head. And then, so the only accessory is just a cape. So I'm really not impressed with that. Again, I got him, specifically to put in a MOC. So I kind of needed this particular guy, or I really wanted this particular guy. I guess it didn't have to be him. And a wrestler also would not wrestle while wearing a title belt. As someone who watches a lot of professional wrestling, that does not happen. So I think that would have been a good, and they would have had to have created it, but that would have been a good accessory to package with this. Lastly, and again, this has nothing to do with the fault of the minifigure, this is just me, but I paid too much for him. Again, when I got him, when I bought this figure, it was just when I was coming out of my dark ages and starting to do a MOC for the first time, which I'm still working on. But I made the mistake of ordering it off Amazon, which is about the most expensive place to get any sort of retired Lego product. And again, this guy's from Series 1, so it's an older series now, so I paid way too much, but that's on me. So again, there are certainly positives. Again, I like the fact that there just is a wrestling figure. I do like the print on the front, but the negatives, I don't like that he doesn't come with much. I don't like that the print is not consistent to the back, and again, I'm not a huge fan of the title belt being printed on when they could have just put it on there. And again, I personally paid too much. So if I had to grade it, I'd probably give it like a C+, maybe even a C. And you know what, it might even be a B-. It probably depends on my mood. But again, he's not all bad, but there sure could be a lot to improve on this particular minifigure. So let me know what you think. If you agree, disagree, anything like that, feel free to leave a comment. I encourage you to like the video or hit subscribe. Hopefully I hear from you soon, and hopefully you will hear from me soon also.